Yes, I remembered the title this time. You guys, sometimes you just have to laugh at yourself, right? So I wanted to share with you guys because we're doing a really cool call at 7 o'clock tonight. So if you want to be on and join us, just shoot me a DM and say, hey, I would love the Zoom information for tonight. So first thing is that, yes, I am working via pool deck today, which it is a beautiful day out here in Charleston. It's 80 degrees, actually 82. So I want to thank everybody for joining me. Please feel free to share this live. I'm talking about tonight, and I'm talking about my journey of what has happened over the last, better part of 25 years. For those of you that do know me, I'm grateful so grateful that you're here and that we follow each other and that we're always helping each other out. But I firmly feel that throughout the course of my education in my life is that I'm an educator, right? I want to be a person of value. So what has happened over this last 20 to 30 years, and knowing where we started and where we were at back in 2014 when we launched a business that scaled exponentially. And what do I mean by that? That means that we started something from scratch. We didn't have any stories. We didn't have any tangibles. Like there was no meat and potatoes to it, right? We were just getting started. And so we had to create all of this from the beginning. But I want to go back prior to that. If you guys were reading my post at all this week on social media, I was really talking about our past because our past doesn't define us. Only if we let it define us does our past really make an impact to where we are today. What they are attempts. And I really challenge you to change the verbiage that you're using when you have when you've gone through challenges or what we call failures. It was an attempt, right? To try something, to do something, maybe to be even better than where you were at before. And so when I think of all of the trials and tribulations that I personally have had, that we've had as a family, it can be super challenging, and you can either live in it or you can learn from it. So you really want to be somebody that learns from what has happened in your past so you can apply it and be better in the future, right? So I was thinking about this. So you guys, if you've struggled, give me a 1 down in the comments because we've all struggled. Okay. So, I will stay here for a minute. Yes. Thank you very much, Jaden. I will be here for a second. Please go right ahead. Cause going over the last 25 years, it's not going to be a short story. Okay. So the one thing that I do want to tell you is that, when I started, I got married when I was 23. Actually, even prior to that, I got pregnant at the age of 17, gave a baby up for adoption. She is now a beautiful 35-year-old, and I got 2 grandkids and a bonus family out of that deal, which was pretty cool. Okay. So I started there. My parents told me at the time that if I kept the baby that they were going to kick me out, which they kicked me out anyways. Okay. I've pretty much been on my own. I started working full time when I was 16 years old. And I started paying rent to my parents when I was 16 years old. But through that, it really taught me gumption. And it really taught me resilience. And I've been a very resilient person. I've been married twice. I have a total of 5 children. And I've had, rocky relationships with some of my children as well. The one thing about this is that regardless of things that happen, that you divorced twice, right? The kids and everything, that all doesn't end up being sunshine and rainbows. Life is not about that. Life is a journey, right? So life is going to be challenging regardless. It's just that I never had any support but myself. That was it. And so I vowed that my kids would never feel that way. I would always be there to support them. Sometimes a little too much. Might be a little smothering, but I don't care. And really, sharing with them how a parental relationship should be. Anyways, be that as it may. So, throughout all of this, Naomi and Catherine, they've been by my side, by our sides for many, many years. And they have been raised in an environment where they saw us struggling and coming from nothing, product of divorce with the exception of Catherine, had been through multiple challenges, just like I have. And some of those were challenges that I chose those. I made some really shitty decisions. But the great thing is that now I wouldn't change my divorces, losing businesses, having somebody embezzle money from me that I tried to go into business with. I would not change that for the world because I would not be here right now. I would not have the knowledge and the grit and the determination that it takes to really build a $4 billion business. 4 billion, guys, with a B. A $4 billion business without having to go through massive challenges, right? We have been very blessed, very blessed. But this doesn't come right now without more challenges because, you guys, even though the world is in a friggin' weird place right now, I was going to throw an F-bomb, but then, Instagram tends to screw up my algorithm when I swear. But no, that's where I was coming from, in all honesty. With, the holidays upon us, with the, inflation, prices of groceries and gas, and just ridiculous shit that's going on right now, you guys, there has to be options out there. We just happen to have one of the best options. And y'all, I have been a corporate employee. I've owned my own brick and mortars. I have been in network marketing for the better part of 30 years. I know what I'm talking about. And I'm a student of the industry. I'm a student of leadership. Because I always want to say, what can I do today so I can be better tomorrow? So I can share with other people and show them how to do this, right? I can take anybody. I don't care if you're old. I don't care if you're new. One, you have to have accountability. Two, you have to be willing to ask. And three, you have to be willing to get really, really friggin' uncomfortable. And so there's nothing wrong with being uncomfortable, guys. Nothing gets solved outside of, when you're in this, right? It's what happens outside of it. But I'm going to tell you right now, I did not get here from making the main thing, and now we have 7 different streams of income because the main thing is still the main thing. I still show up for our business every single day, for our team every single day. And no matter what, is that I want to be that person that you all know that you can come to. I'm going to give it to you straight, not going to sugarcoat it. We're going to lock arms and we're going to figure it out together. But that's what being in this industry of network marketing is all about. It's all about, locking arms with someone who actually gives a shit about you, actually wants to see you succeed, and reap the benefits of whatever that success means to you. That's why you need to join us tonight at 7:00 because we're going to dive into it. We're going to peel back the layers of the onion. And we're going to talk about it because, y'all, there's a lot of opportunity out there, but there isn't a lot of opportunity that's going to pay you for doing the work once, okay? And it's going to keep on paying you over and over again. That's what residual income is. So there are different levels and different layers of residual income, but you know what? You've got to have the money coming in order to be doing some of these other things. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. So there is no other better vehicle than network marketing, period. So yes, exactly. So you guys, if you want the information for the 7:00 call tonight, it's going to be me and my husband on. We're going to be spitballing, just sharing with you, some of the higher points of everything that, our business model can do for you. And I want you to win. Seriously, I want you to, I cannot stand people that come into this business, all right, and they have a shit mentality and they think that they're going to talk to 3 people and they're going to make all this money. It doesn't work like that. You've got to talk to a lot of people. And it's usually the people that you don't know that are going to be, they're going to be your best partners because this is a business and we are all business partners and we want to see each other win. So, you guys, I just wanted to share that with you today. It was on my heart. Join us tonight. Cannot wait to share all of the amazing things that we have available for you and just more about our incredible almost 9-year journey. All right, you guys, take care. Mwah. Love you. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, I'll replay this on IGTV so you'll have a recording that you can share, guys. All right, see you tonight at 7.